The fate of a Lincolnville man accused of killing his childhood friend is in the hands of a jury. 49-year-old Matthew Pendleton's charged with the murder of 47-year-old Kevin Currett. Jury started deliberating yesterday after closing statements were made. This morning, they requested and had a readback of testimonies, including the medical examiner's explanation of the leopard-like spots found on Currett's body. Jury also rewatched body cam footage twice and heard audio of the accused turning over his boots to authorities. They are now back deliberating.